And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to the Pressure Cooker. I am Anthony Irwin. As always, as usual, as sometimes joined by Aaron Larsoul here. Maybe in a little bit we might be joined by Sabrina. We'll see.
I mean, you better hope so, because in a little bit you're going to be unjoined by me.
Disjointed.
Disjoined.
Yeah. There she is. There's Sabrina. There we go.
There we go. Now I can leave.
As we are talking, the Boston Celtics just took a 14-point lead over the Golden State Warriors, who right now can't even dribble.
Wait, Aaron, where are you watching from?
I'm in my cousin's backyard because
Okay.
it was lucky on Sunday.
Okay.
So I wanted to be at home yelling at the TV and throwing shit,
Sure,
but
sure.
I got bullied into coming to watch game 2, and since it worked, I'm not really a superstitious man,
I mean,
but
it
just in
sounds
case,
otherwise.
but just in case, I didn't want it to be my fault.
You're a
So it's
little
clearly
stitious.
not my fault.
You're not superstitious. You're a little stitious.
Of all of the reasons why I am not enjoying the Celtics right now, I think watching Paul Pierce celebrate is number one.
Wait, hold on. Steph is down. Hold on.
Yeah, this is a problem.
At least we don't have to watch Paul Pierce celebrate on like while working for ESPN. Oh no.
So what happened here?
His left knee. During the loose ball,
Oh,
Horford
Horford just
dove.
sort of-
Oh yeah, they got him again. The Celtics dove on his leg again.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, Draymond knows too. Fuck.
Oh. I don't want to see that replay.
Like, this is one of those spots where you guys are a little ahead of me, so I kind of knew what to look for. Watching it live was bad enough. I'm not going to want to watch this.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
See that?
I mean, it's a 12-point game. It might be time to sit him anyway.
I mean, 4 minutes, 12 points. That's doable when you can get 7-point possessions.
I mean, if it was the third quarter, then I would say yes. Still,
Should we have the conversation about like whether or not that was dirty? Because that looked a little suspect.
I mean,
if it was coincidental
it's them again. But
the part that makes me nervous is that Horford dives past Steph with his butt. Like, Horford's butt goes well past Steph's left hip. That makes me... I'm biased here because I hate the Celtics, but...
Right.
But it like when your momentum carries you that far past the person who's also diving for the ball, that indicates to me normally that you're not going necessarily for the ball.
Horford's been in some playoff dust-ups, too.
He just had a flagrant tonight.
Yeah. Like, I think dating back to... he got suspended in one of those Atlanta series, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like, homeboy can get revved up.
He did, yes.
The only reason he didn't get a flagrant there is because he's wearing Nike Air Monarchs.
And he's plays for the Celtics, and it's in Boston. And Scott Foster is there.
Scott Foster officiated game, yeah. They have an outstanding record in these Scott Foster games.
Well, I think there was a fake stat that was going around that said they were 12-0, which I don't think
that's correct. Yeah.
But I think they were over 500, yes. But I don't think it was as
it's nothing like Chris Paul.
Right. Yuck.
Ugh. Come on.
So you guys are still ahead of me. What I just saw was a way lead ahead pass for a dunk. 112-100. Boston is still up with 3:10 to go. I'm guessing
you're like 30 seconds behind us.
30 seconds of like game time. Yeah.
Might
get stuff out.
Yeah, it's enough of this. Yeah, that's enough.
Looks painful.
That's enough.
Oof. Problem is, it's short turnaround before the next game too.
Yeah, game 4 is on Friday. Yes.
Although I do wonder if that is going to hurt Boston too because of Rob Williams.
Rob Williams has been a factor tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be as much of a factor in Game 4.
Aaron, can you explain to us like why the Warriors can look as incredible as they do in the third quarter and look as kind of incompetent as they have the rest of this game?
Draymond Green.
All right.
There's your answer. He has it. Draymond has not been good defensively in 2 of the 3 games, and he's giving nothing offensively. And when he has the ball too much, as he has for a lot of this series, he turns the ball over. But this is the first game that the Warriors have really struggled on the glass, especially on Boston's offensive glass. The Warriors haven't rebounded, and their first shot defense hasn't been great. But if they're giving up offensive rebounds, they're in real trouble. So
Boston's just getting into the paint too easily, too.
also true. Yeah, Steph has been pretty good defensively the first 2 games. Steph was terrible defensively tonight.
Yeah.
Poole is just terrible defensively.
Right.
Well, what hurts with Steph is that he
GT2
was
didn't do
playing
anything
through.
tonight.
He was playing through all
Yeah.
that foul trouble, so like he clearly didn't want to pick up another foul while he's been out there.
I think
and-
that's part of it, but I think part of the reason he was in foul trouble to begin with.
oh,
2
for
things.
sure.
He was bad defensively, and Boston was more intentional about going at him.
Yeah.
And Steph he's not good defensively. He's okay. He's fine.
He's
But
fine, yeah.
tonight he was bad.
It's been funny to see Warriors fans do the whole like, see, Steph is becoming elite on defense. And I was like, yeah, maybe compared to where he was 2 years ago.
No,
Like,
no. Steph is fine defensively.
he's
Fine,
fine.
yeah,
Like,
and
yeah, he's
It matters
okay.
less at the point of attack, like when
Yeah,
where he
he's fine.
plays.
Like
Yeah.
he's
He's
not
fine.
Steve Nash. Like,
He's fine. Sometimes,
you know.
sometimes he's even good. Like really good? No,
Do you
great?
remember that
No,
brief
elite? No.
period, like when the Lakers had traded for Steve Nash before they had traded for Dwight Howard, and it's like this is going to be the worst defense of all time.
I mean, to be fair to Steve Nash, and Dwight, but to be fair to Steve Nash, by the time he got to the Lakers, his back was in as good a shape as mine. So
Hmm.
Well,
that
and
can
he
be a
broke his
hindrance to
leg.
staying in front of people.
On top of his back issues, he broke his leg. He
Yeah, second
bumped
game
knees
against
with
Portland.
with
Lillard.
Dame, and it was just derailed.
Well, this golden hour is doing lovely things for me.
Do you want Anthony to take some screenshots for you to use later, Aaron?
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not. The my enthusiasm for covering the Warriors for Silver Screen and Roll is probably not something I need out there any more publicly than it is.
Yeah, I think you're fine. You're fine. Rooting against the Celtics very much vibes with your brand,
Yeah.
Aaron. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, yes, that is definitely a thing.
Boston is pulling Tatum.
Yeah,
about to-
the Warriors pulled their guys. So
Klay and Thompson already. So
I'm just waiting for Pritchard and Tice to go out there because that is actually a white flag.
Did you guys see the dude, shockingly a white dude that was a Celtics fan, that had a body tape Celtics jersey, and the best part about it was the last name on the jersey was White.
White.
oh my god. Oh my god.
There's no way he's
Of
just a big
everybody
Derek
you
White
pick-
fan.
Of everybody you picked, it's just
No, I
coincidence.
think he did that on purpose. I
Oh
think
my
he
God.
definitely
I
did
would
that on
hope.
purpose.
By the way, he also wasn't a green jersey he painted on himself.
He could have just gone shirtless and it would have been the same jersey that he wore.
oh dear God.
My
Just
question
go
was-
shirtless
End
and
of
do
end.
and do the accent stripes in green.
I know when I first saw it, I legit wondered if he just had like a tank top tan. Like I was just like, oh, he went shirtless and was, got stuck outside in. Are we allowed to say the tank top, the undershirt tank top name? Are we allowed to call it that?
A wife beater. Yeah, wife beater. Yeah.
I feel like
Or
we should have
if you want-
probably
if
we
you
should have
want-
probably come up with a different name of
No,
for
the
that
other
by
name. You know
now.
what the other name for it is? The Italian dinner shirt.
Oddly, I
meatball
feel like that's
magnet?
more offensive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all offensive to be honest.
Like, how have we not come up with like an okay name for that shirt?
I mean, I think you could just call it an undershirt if you
I
wanted.
think just
Yeah, but there's like the sleeved undershirts, there's the sleeveless undershirts, there's the anyway.
Anthony,
There's
why
Under
don't you have
Armour.
any Zinca on? You're getting that nice tan in the
No, because I'm telling you guys, my eyes were screwed up for a week.
I do
Where did you
appreciate
find
the
that, by the
commitment to
way?
the bit, though.
I do. I should just get some like paint, some face paint that
Some white
wouldn't.
paint.
Yeah, so that dude's jersey. I should just borrow that dude's jersey. That dude's jersey for this thing. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the score here because it hurts me to
It
say.
doesn't matter.
It's
The score,
over.
the score doesn't matter. The game is over.
116 to 100,
Steph out,
51
it's
and a
over.
half to
Yeah,
go.
the score doesn't matter.
Yeah. Aaron, how confident are you after this one? You said the winner of Game 3 wins the series. Do you still stand by that? And why didn't you respond to my response?
I don't know what your response was.
I said the winner of the last game in this series will win the
yeah,
series.
you did Magic Johnson tweet. Yeah, I think the Celtics should be favored. I think that the Celtics should be concerned because the way they still seem to guard Steph Curry is gonna get them hurt.
But like, doesn't it
I-
concern the Warriors that Steph can go off like this and the rest of their offense just doesn't look like it's flowing perfectly?
Yes,
I
and
think the gamble Boston is making basically is that, like, yeah, Jordan Poole's not about this quite yet, and Klay Thompson isn't Klay Thompson. Like,
I think both of those things are true. Yeah,
And nobody trusts Draymond with the ball. Like, I don't think the Warriors trust
Oh my
Draymond
God,
with
that
the ball.
End of the third quarter stretch was just so sloppy.
Yeah.
I think I will say this though. I think the psychology of the third quarter today mattered because the psychology of it, the Warriors taking the lead for a second, I think matters because I think the third quarter Warriors needs to be in or should be in or is in the Celtics' head. So if the Warriors, I think the Warriors win Game 4, but if the Warriors don't act like in the first quarter's going forward, if they don't act like it's the first time they've ever met each other, I think yes, I think the Celtics should be favored in the series, but there are some things that the Warriors should not be too concerned about. And the psychological edge of the third quarter is really going to matter.
This is very random, but do you think there are like minutes for Belly in this series?
There have been minutes for him. I don't
I
think
thought
there
he was
should
pretty
be.
good last game.
He was okay in Game 2. Yeah, he was okay. He was pretty horrific tonight.
I didn't even notice him play today. That must have been why.
He did and did not play well.
Oh, okay.
I think if you're gonna play Belly, you have to score more than 100 points over the course of the game.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, and Steve doesn't want to do this, but I think GP2 was terrible tonight, or not terrible. He just didn't do anything.
Mhm.
I think Kuminga needs to get a shot, just because we saw the Celtics' athleticism, size and athleticism really gave the Warriors problems for the first time. Kuminga's not ready to play in this type of game, but the fact that when you put him out there, he's going to be the best athlete on the floor, and like Wiggins is probably the best athlete on the floor whenever he's out there, but he doesn't impose.
He doesn't always use it. Yeah,
correct.
That's
So
the
the
most
fact that
frustrating thing
Kuminga,
about
all
Wiggins.
he has is he's going to be the best athlete on the floor, putting pressure on the rim. Is he great defensively? No, and he makes a bunch of mistakes, but he is another dude that can you can attempt to give Tatum or Brown problems staying in front of him. So
Yeah, but
I think it's time for Kuminga.
Boston's not like a beautiful offense type team anyway. Like, you can, I don't know,
Yeah.
a guy who makes defensive mistakes is not like my least favorite thing here.
but
I
you
think-
need somebody who can hold his own. Like when Peyton was out there, you just saw
see
like
somebody who can,
Brown and
stay in
Tatum
front
were
of
taking
Tatum or Brown's
turns.
body, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like he was in the right position. I thought most plays when he was guarding those guys, but they're just bigger and they would
Yeah.
rise up, and it didn't matter that he was.
You need
standing
guys
there.
that can physically compete with those two dudes, and Kuminga is.
Yeah.
Kuminga and Wiggins are the only two guys that the Warriors
'Cause I don't
have that
think-
can do that.
I don't think Otto can get any more minutes out of him. Like, that's what he is. Yeah. Which, like, they're
Yeah.
good minutes. It's just, I think you have a cap.
So
Yeah,
we have today is what, Wednesday? So we'll
Wednesday.
have a game on Friday.
Correct.
I don't think I am going to be doing a pressure cooker on a Friday night.
Oh, is that right?
I don't think so. Well, you know what? I'll tell you guys what. If it looks like Boston is going to lose, we will hop back on here and we'll have Aaron in a better mood. How about that? That's the compromise I will make.
Well,
But
I'll
I
be in better
cannot.
moods, Anthony.
Yeah, I cannot continue to hop on here on nights that Boston fans are happy. It hurts my soul. It is not something I can do. It's bad enough I have to wear all this stuff. But like to do that while I'm watching
100% believe you were wearing this for hours ahead of time, Anthony.
I'm wearing the matching shorts too.
Prove it.
No, I am not. I do have matching shorts that I might.
That I
you know
believe.
what? I'll bring it out to. I'll bring it out
on
to.
Amazon.
What's that?
I think I've seen that outfit on Amazon.
It's I bought it for the Vegas trip that I took with my friends when we went back in the spring, and I
You
think
were
I'm gonna
lying.
take it back.
You wore that to your wedding.
I wore it to my baptism. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut out of here so that Aaron can dive headfirst into some Hennessy. I understand the desire. I poured myself way too big a glass of wine, so that's what I'll dive headfirst into. Sabrina will dive headfirst into
Wholesomeness.
encyclopedic
I got
stats.
a pod to record with Raj after this, so we're gonna.
Oh, yeah. You love basketball tonight?
I
Oh,
always
man.
do.
So make sure you guys check out Sabrina's pod with Raj. Aaron and I will talk in a couple days. A little bit later today, Harrison and I will be talking about whatever it is that we choose to talk about. But until all of that, I'm Anthony Irwin. That was Aaron Larsoul and Sabrina Merchant. This has been The Pressure Cooker. Please, Warriors, for the love of God, stop making us watch happy Boston Celtics fans.